Grüß Gott. The month of October is dedicated to the Holy Rosary, which prayer marvelously protects the highest goods on earth and in heaven. For example, here in Germany, the Synodal Weg, or Synodal Way, is a fourfold attack on the holy sacrifice of the Mass, our highest good on earth, and also it attacks God the Father, the principal good in heaven. But by praying the Holy Rosary, honoring Mary as the Mother of God, these threats are neutralized. The Synodal Weg is promoting women priests, which means an invalid offering of the Mass, incontinent priests, which means an unworthy offering of the Mass, that people in mortal sin should receive Holy Communion, which means an unworthy reception of the fruit of the sacrifice, and it's seeking to smother the hierarchy which Jesus instituted of bishop, priest, and deacon, through which the Church would become disorientated, disordered, because all minor orders and sacred orders they're ordered toward the Holy Eucharist. But Mary was there at the sacrifice. It was while suffering on the cross that Jesus gave Mary as our mother. She who knew no pain giving birth to Jesus knew indescribable pain on Calvary. It was a spiritual labor, bringing forth the body of Christ, the Church, our redemption. And so to honor Mary as our mother is to honor her perfect participation in her Son's sacrifice on Calvary. For she willed the offering just as he willed it to be. And therefore Mary is also at work in every Holy Mass. As we honor her, she will protect the Mass for us from any attacks of this world. And further, in honoring Mary as the Mother of God, we acknowledge God the Father. The Synodal Weg wars against paternity. Maybe most of those involved don't realize this, but it seems to be a diabolically coordinated attack with the deep aim of obscuring God the Father. For women priests obscures the fatherhood in spiritual fatherhood. Married priests obscures the spiritual aspect of spiritual fatherhood. People receiving Holy Communion in mortal sin prevents the progeny of spiritual fatherhood. It cuts off the children. And seeking to usurp the hierarchy shows a complete misunderstanding of why Jesus instituted the structure of bishop, priest, and deacon. They are there in order to minister to God and to serve the people. But to think this is just about power and to lust after that power will substitute service with tyranny. And tyranny is the opposite of fatherhood. The tyrant lives off his children for himself. The father lives for his children, spending himself. And as we believe in Mary's maternity, then our faith is secure in divine paternity. We become immunized against the godless clamor, recognizing the aims of the Synodal Weg are errors. We do not need to be theologians to call on the power of the Holy Rosary. When we honor the Blessed Virgin Mary, we thereby honor, whether we know it or not, the pure sacrifice of Christ and the perfect fatherhood of God. And then God is roused to assert himself on earth, for he will not leave our praise unanswered. The Holy Rosary is powerful. May God hear all your rosaries this October.